So, Wole, tell us
Yeah.
about this competition you did.
So it was I was in a bracket with three other folks. We all got moved up a weight class. There's one guy in there. He was like, I think he was like 6'3", 260. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we all got moved up. And I went up against the first guy. I need to actually send him the video. I chatted with him a bit before the match, and I went up against him. He's at Testudo. And so I went up against him and I lost I think he won by points. So I lost that one. And then he went up against the bigger guy and he lost that match. And then I went up against Jaron and I won that match. So yeah. Overall, I felt okay about it. There are things that I need to sharpen up. But I mean, I haven't competed in almost 3 years, so it was a good start to getting back into it.
Which tournament was it? Was it like grappling industry?
Copa Nova.
Oh, Copa. Okay. Yeah.
So, question: the guy from Testudo, do you remember his name?
I can look it up.
You're about to see it, right?
Yeah, I can tell.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just trying to see if it's somebody I know because I know Jaron.
About to find out.
It'd be funny if it was like.
What is his name? I can figure it out in a minute. But yeah, that was his first competition, so it's interesting.
Oh, is this first? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is probably somebody I don't know then. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'll give some running commentary of what was in my mind. The first couple of minutes, I think it's just waiting to get on the mat so you can fast forward through that.
Did you film it or was this from the?
No, I filmed it.
Okay, cool.
I
think they streamed some of them because I found one of my matches from Copa on YouTube.
Yeah, I think that's for like the the people who are good.
Oh, I have no idea. Yeah, I
Hey,
only had one match.
Because they were streaming for like some of the higher belts. All right, so we started off. I wasn't expecting but he just goes right at it. So I had to adjust my game a little bit there because I wasn't expecting it to be so aggressive out the gate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, what I'm trying to do here, it's a lot of. I was trying to do some stand-up stuff. I was trying to get some leg trips and things like that, but it wasn't working. So I switched to trying to snap him down. And he was doing a lot of shots to do like double legs and all of that sort of thing. So I just kept on kicking my legs back. So that wasn't really working too much for him. So you can see there, I was trying to keep my hips far back and my legs far back.
Did you have a underhook on the right side?
No, I think I had an overhook. I had an underhook on the left and an overhook on the right. So something he was doing here, I don't know what it was. He was grabbing my belt and he was trying to pull me down with it. That wasn't really effective.
I think he's just trying something at this from the
yeah. But folks on the
right?
sideline were like saying, "Yeah, grab his belt." And I was like, I don't know if that's gonna work.
It's more of just defensive. I think.
Yeah.
You see his posture. He's not comfortable standing up like you are.
I need to learn more techniques for positions like this, where it's like the hips are far back. I know I do.
Yeah, you're in good position. You're defending his leg attacks just fine. Like there's no real.
But I mean, in terms of like being aggressive and attacking. So here I got him down, and I was trying to go for like seatbelt to try and transition to his back.
Yeah.
I didn't have him all the way down, so.
Okay.
So that is a little hard. And then here I'm trying to transition to his back,
Yeah.
or like get him on his back actually.
Man, you're too nice. You got to be mean. Crossface the shit out of him.
Yeah, I know. That's one of the things that I missed out. Like instead of cross facing him, I had my hand over his head. Because I was trying to basically grab the far side and do a sit down to try to get to his back.
Yeah.
But he was pretty strong. He was just kind of standing up, and he was using all his strength to stand up.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. Yeah, it looks. I mean, it looks like you're doing a good job keeping your weight on him. Most people go to their knees right here, and it's like, it's aggravating. The person standing up, you rest your weight on him, make him, basically squat 400 pounds. Let him try and stand up.
Yeah, and that's another thing. I did have my weight on him, but I needed to have my legs further back to get more weight on him.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I took away from this. So here he turtles up, and I'm trying to. That's another thing I need to learn how to do is get people out of turtle. So.
Did you just get the stalling, or did he?
I think he got the stall in.
Okay, and then you got 2 points, right?
Yeah, I got 2 points. I think it may have been it was 2 points. I can't remember what for.
Okay.
So here I was kind of excited because he was on his belly, and I was like, all right, let me try and get to his back and spread him out.
Yeah.
But then I made a mistake there, and he basically tosses me off his back. Okay. And that's when things stopped going my way. I was hoping they wouldn't stop it because I was going to try and get back up, but we had to reset. So yeah, at this point he's like gassed.
Jordan does that to me all the time, by the way.
What's that?
When I have your back and you grab my arm and kind of do like a mini shoulder throw over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for me, it doesn't ever score me points. I learned that the hard way. It's not a scoring.
Yeah.
It's not a scoreable position.
It works. Whatever works.
I lost a pretty important match relying on it. If you're on bottom, it's very important that if you transition positions and you end up on top, it's legitimate sweep, so you get the points. Because if you guys watch wrestling, a lot of times if it's close matches, that the 2-point takedown, 1-point escape type of thing, it's that back and forth. It's super important you get your points. So, or is he calling stalling on?
So yeah, he was on top of me. Oh no, I was in half guard, and he was on top of me. So I tried to get under him. I tried to escape by getting under him, but it didn't work. So he got on top of me in side control and then switched to scarf hold.
Yeah, and he still doesn't score points for anything, I don't think, right?
Not for that. I think here's where he scored the points because he got my back.
Yep.
Yeah, and he has his hooks in, so he's going to score I think 4 points for that.
Yeah. Okay. So then it's hard to see a scoreboard, but it's 4-2.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think at this point it's 4-2.
Sorry.
And so the rest of the match was basically me trying to get because he had my wrist gripped. So I was trying to get my wrist free so I can get my leg free. So I can use my hands to get my leg free. But yeah, it's pretty close. If I just didn't let him get my back, or if I escaped it, then I'd have probably won this match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, overall,
that's close. I mean, you lost by 2 points. You can't be like too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I think So I saw Isaac there, and he was like, this. He was asking, if it was my first match back, getting back to competing. I was like, yeah. He's like, right now I saw data points. So I think this was very helpful because it kind of showed me what I need to work on.
Yeah.
What is that, Isaac or Irvin right there?
Irvin.
I gotcha. No, I mean, I think you did okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
was gonna
just
say just a little. Oh, go ahead, Tom.
no, go ahead, Jordan.
No, I was gonna say like from the first like I mean I could go through like each little point and try and make a comment about something, but the first thing I really noticed was
Uh-huh.
your throw attempt. It's probably like
Yeah.
1 minute 30 seconds or something. It looked like you were trying to go for an Uchimata. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. It
one of
was.
the biggest mistakes I see people do is they kind of like pop their shoulder up. So they turn their elbow to 90-degree angle with their hand facing down. Um, Definitely don't expose your shoulder. Like I'm trying to think, where's it gonna be? It's coming up, I think. Right?
Yeah. It's around here. Yeah.
Yeah. Right here. You see how your elbow comes up and you release it? So right there.
Mhm.
It's really hard to
My
throw.
right, my right
Yeah,
hand.
your right arm. It's
Uh,
it's so subtle. It's not a big deal, but honestly, for you to have a successful throw,
yeah.
if you're going to keep a collar grip, you got to keep your elbow as down as possible. It's really hard to pop your
I
elbow
see.
up and pull over top and finish a throw. If
I
you
see.
do, it's I see a lot of people finish it in judo and it's fine, but number one, like you're going to hurt your shoulder. It happens. But also when you like complete the throw, you're kind of high on the person, so most of the time they end up rolling you through. Judo is
Mhm.
fine, you get the ippon, but jujitsu, you get so you actually get nothing.
Okay.
What
So
do you
yeah.
think?
So you're saying basically keep that grip, but keep my
Yeah,
this on the chest, like close to that.
go shoot through the armpit. Try to shoot your elbow, forearm, everything through the armpit. And
Okay.
and maybe for this guy, that grip might not be it for you because you're taller than him. He's got a very defensive stance. And
Yeah.
that's the other thing. I cannot throw people in big forward throws in jujitsu because their weights on their heels, they're going backwards. This guy maybe, but a lot of his you can see here he's shooting on the with his right arm to your left leg. So if you're going to get a forward throw, most likely you'd have to switch off the left side.
Mm.
But yeah, most of the time jujitsu, you're gonna have a hard time throwing with like Uchimata. It's gonna be foot sweeps
Sure.
because their weights on their heels, they're going backwards, they're getting ready to
Mhm.
pull guard. So
So I think another reason why the Uchimata didn't work here is because he was too low. If you go back and you see,
yeah,
like you're saying, my arm is kind of up and out. It's above him. My arm's
yeah,
above him. He's like way lower than I am. So I would have had to get him more straight
stood
up
up.
to
Yeah,
try to get the Uchimata. But I think something like this, like you're saying, definitely leg sweeps. The problem
yeah,
here is like the distance between my feet and his feet. It's far, so it's harder to do that. But I
yeah.
think stuff like tomonages and other things where you can go under them would work. I just wasn't really confident enough to do that.
One of the best things you can do for foot sweeps, sasai to Surkomiyashi.
Yeah.
That's one of the best ones. He's getting a belt grip, so he's trying to keep distance. He doesn't want your hips coming in. Sasai is probably one of the better ones you could do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about that, but I just wasn't sure if I could do it from that low. I'm used to having, when they're more of the judo stance.
Yeah, of course.
When we first come out, we're both fighting for grips. I could try that.
Yeah.
But like he was just so low and his hips were so far back that, I guess maybe ankle picks, maybe if you got hit 1 foot forward, that sort of thing. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like your gripping was bad. It's obvious that you had good enough grips that it prevented like his shots and stuff. He couldn't do anything. So, you didn't get taken down, you got the takedown. So it's not like your stand up was worse than his. Your stand up actually looks better.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then right here, I probably would have just scooped the leg with my left foot and just weighed on him so hard because right now he's establishing a base. So, I mean, again, I could nitpick like each move, be like, this is what I would do. This is what I would do.
Well, yeah, that's a good point here. I could have used my left foot to like kind of a reap and either pulled him forward or pushed him back over it.
Yeah. There's a billion shoulda, coulda, wouldas.
Yeah, I know.
But your style's different than mine too. So what I would do might be different, and it's not any less effective. It's just,
Yeah, I mean, but I think this is helpful from seeing it from other people's perspective, and getting ideas.
Right here is frustrating because it looks like you arguably are in mount. Like
it's like I'm kind of in, I don't know, it's a weird mount position.
I think he's
and at that point I was trying to get him on his back, but it was just not working for me.
I think he made a mistake. I think he kind of looked out there because at what point, like Tom, if you rewind 20 seconds, at what point is it considered mount? Because he doesn't have half guard, right? Keep going. Sorry. I don't mean to like steal the stage. Like right in this position, you have him pretty well. I mean, he's not the ref's not counting, so I was looking at it as it should have been an advantage at least, right? Is that
Yeah, I think that was a bad call. It looked like he definitely had him in mount.
Yeah. He wasn't attempting a half guard. His back was breaking the 90-degree plane, but I don't know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think maybe because my feet weren't on the ground, maybe I didn't get the points for taking his back. I also didn't hooks in, so.
Yeah, you don't really, I don't think you need necessarily hooks. Hello.
Oh my
good match though.
Yeah. Okay. Bye. Yeah, I'm not, I'm happy with it. It's, it gave me some stuff to work on. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, cue of the second one.
Yeah, hold on. All right.
Give me like a couple of minutes. I'll be back.
Sure. Let's preview a second one and roast him.
Yeah, we can watch it. We don't have to wait for him.
No.
You're in control.
Like, geez, Wole sucks. No, I'm just joking. Let's see what he does. Oop. Oh, here we go.
Oh, cool.
Wait, it looks like these are both. No, that's Jaren. I know Jaren. All right, so real quick, this guy in the white, he trained with us at Pentagon, so we know him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Wole left-handed?
You know what? I don't know.
Okay. He had the hip.
Yeah, Jaren actually does judo as well.
Okay. That was good defense right there by Wole.
Yeah. He needs to move.
Yeah, He's in a good position right here though.
Yeah.
But I'd be trying to get up higher and just cross face the shit out of him.
Yeah.
I'm just mean. There he goes. Yep.
The funny thing is, I showed Wole my go-to half guard escape, but Jiren knows it, and I showed Jiren the counters to it. So it's actually kind of good that Wole hopefully never tried that escape on him.
Okay.
So this is going to be kind of interesting for me to watch.
Yeah.
More so than not.
He's got his hands pissed on the mat. That's man, I'll never forget like training at Lloyd Irvin's for a while. That was a huge no. If you put your hands on the mat, you're probably doing push-ups and stuff on the side, from what I remember. It's been a while.
Yeah, Sugi. That was one of the first things Sugi told me not to do. Let's put my hands on the mat. Jaren looks like he's beefed up a little bit because he was a leaner guy, like really small. Like he was probably about 160 when we trained with him. But Wole did say that everybody went up a few weight grades or whatever.
Yeah. Well, Copa too, they definitely combine a lot of people. Like it wouldn't be uncommon for you to go with someone 40, 50 pounds heavier or lighter than you, especially being 200 plus pounds.
Yeah. But he looks like he's about as big as I am now.
Yeah.
He shouldn't lean over like that.
Yeah, that's a frustrating position because you're just kind of holding them in guard.
Right. Well, I know there's plenty of ways to get out of it. You just
Yeah.
gotta see which one he goes with or tries.
Yeah, but still, it's still difficult. Like just retaining guard is very simple, you know.
Yeah. So Jiren has a sweep from this position where he holds the back of your neck and he kind of just rolls.
Mhm.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. He's lost his grips.
He's almost out. Oh, if he could put his right knee in his butt. There.
He's got it open.
Yep.
Got it open, and he's in half guard now.
Yeah.
He's trying to tripod out of it.
All right, cool. I'm back.
Oh, good. Yeah.
And that's where Wole lost the match. Oh, sorry.
Okay, you started. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one, yeah, looks pretty good. It's slower than the first one because you guys kind of were stuck in guard for a little bit, but
Yeah. Again, I was trying to do like some throw or some takedown at least, but it didn't work. I think he pulled guard.
So this
it
is
looked
Jiren.
like he went for a Tomonagi.
No, yeah, he went for a Tomonage. But
Yeah.
This
But
is
you did a
Jiren,
good job
right?
stuffing it.
Well,
Yeah,
this is so he's been doing judo a lot as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, do you guys do judo with Urban?
I don't, not with Urban. I'm a DC judo.
Okay, I was gonna say Urban is a beast, man. He is really good.
So the other guy was from Testudo, so he's Urban's student. I was actually surprised he didn't try any judo moves.
I used to train with him at Washington Judo at Georgetown,
Mhm.
and he beat the crap out of me all the time. I got stuck at senior nationals in the same weight class with him. Luckily, we were on opposite sides of the bracket. I'm like, I don't want to fight. I'm going home early if I do. Yeah.
So here, most of this match I just got stuck in half guard. I try to do the whole like, you know how you, what's it called? Basically, what you do downward dog to try and get my leg out, but it wasn't working.
It looked like you're knee cutting, but also putting pressure and yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to get my leg out I was trying to turn him the other way so I could slip my leg out, and I was also trying to do knee cuts and some other stuff, but it just wasn't working. I think the thing is he had it locked down on my ankle, so it just made it harder. And I also didn't want to give up I think I had an underhook on the other side. I didn't want to give that up.
Okay. Yeah, right there. Look for the cross face again. Just shoulder into his shin or chin. No, but still look good. You got out of his guard a couple of times. So is the match over? You have an advantage. You won by advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was basically the whole time I was still trying to do some stuff. So I think that's why I won. I wasn't just like sitting on him and not doing anything. So I won by advantage on this one.
Yeah, you almost passed. You almost broke his half guard like 2 or 3 times right there. So I could see why you
yeah it was just kind of frustrating because I you know, when you know the theory of how to do things, but when you're in the match it just completely, you forget about that. And so that was one of those situations.
Yeah, man, that's the most frustrating thing is that tunnel vision. I notice if I don't compete for a while and I go to a big tournament, I get that tunnel vision where I'll go out there, everything seems to shut off, and I feel like my brain's communicating with my body, my brain's like, all right, do this, do this, do this, but my body's so slow to react to things.
Yeah.
And it just, it's just rust. That's all. You do a few of these and you're fine.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
job, man.
I think you did a pretty good job there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
So-
didn't, we would shame you.
Yeah. We would.
You
As-
shame me. You shame me
as-
either.
as we should, as your bros.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if I won, I won worlds or something, like, oh, that's all you did?
It's like worlds, really?
Yeah.
Win universes and then come back and tell us about it.
Yeah.
So no, I think you did pretty good in both of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just telling Jordan, I know that I showed you how I like to get out of half guard and like lockdowns and stuff. You probably don't remember. But I was saying it's probably a good thing that you forgot, because if you were to do that on Jiren, not only did I show him that pass, I also showed him all the counters I knew to it.
Mhm.
So he probably would have swept you or something if you tried. So all in all, I think those were good matches.
Yeah. I'm happy with them. Like I said, it's going back to the mat, trying to figure out how to correct certain things. But yeah, like the coach, Jaren's coach, was like, "Oh, you had good pressure. You had good top game." So that's one advantage I have. A lot of people say that I have good top pressure. I just it's because I'm old and I'm slow, and I'm trying to slow down their game.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not like he looked bad or anything, because he was working a lot of good sweeps, but you
was
had good pressure on him, and he wasn't able to work his game, and you stayed on top and wore him out.